A very good day to you. My name is Wambui Daniel, and today we're going to discuss how much do you really need to start Forex trading. So we need to start with affordability and not wealth. Never deposit money needed for your daily rent, life, or school fees. Forex trading is being affected by things that we have no control of. So if you put in money that you're very attached to, then you're going to either have greed or fear. So start with only the capital you're 100% prepared to lose without it affecting your lifestyle. Number two, there is what the brokers tell you, the minimum deposit versus the functional capital. You see, when you deposit $10 or $50, it won't give you much. At the end of the day, you'll end up giving it all back to the broker or the market. So comfortable, if you can start between $100 to $500, then that is much better. Then number three, you're supposed to treat your demo account as your live account. So if you're going to have a live account of $500, don't start trading with a demo account of $10,000. It doesn't make a lot of sense. So if you're going to treat your demo account like your live account, it means by the time you go to live, you will now be ready to get into the real market, having tasted or even tested what happens in the market. Then we have, think of percentage, not in dollars. Because most of the time when someone tells you how much they've made, they're not telling you what percentage they have made. So don't think about, I want to make $1,000. Think about, this is my capital. So what percentage can I make? Because 1 or 10% of $100 isn't the same as 1 or 10% of $10,000. So think about what percent do I want to be making and not how much do I want to make. Then consider the hidden cost. Your starting capital isn't just for trading, it's for your growth. If you have, for example, $500, just make sure you're going to spend less than that. You spend a bit of it on mentorship and a bit of it on the market, because if you skip one of the two, like if you skip the training part, then you're going to pay all that when you go and make mistake. So invest in your knowledge, because that is another thing that is going to make the difference between you and someone who loses their entire account. So the key takeaway is, in 2026, you can start with very little, but discipline matters more than the deposit size. So if you start with a small capital and you're able to make 5%, even when you put a big capital, you'll still be making 5%, which is a good thing. So if you're making 5% of 500, then you start making a big capital, you get a big capital of 10,000. 5% of 10,000 is still good money. So discipline is what matters most, more than the deposit size. So I see you next time. Thank you.